Hi friends, hope you're having a lovely day today. Today I want to talk about creating photographic projects and creative projects that are sustainable. And this is very important. And the reason why this is such a good thing to make sure you do as a photographer, I'm speaking to people who I'm mostly speaking to the photographers who are sort of wispy and they follow inspiration. The best photographers don't follow inspiration, they follow structure. And the reason why creating a project that you can continually add to and press into and hustle towards a very specific goal, the reason why that's such a good thing is because it makes you a more talented and well-rounded photographer, but also makes you a more talented and well-rounded human. In taking part of this, which is the creative process, you become better at solving problems and you become better at hustling and grinding. And of course, creating content consistently in a structured way will help you grow your audience wherever you are sharing. So there are a couple of focus points that I think are important when you're trying to embark on a sustainable creative project. And the first one is make it accessible, make it something that's easy to do. In other words, go sit in a Starbucks, write out a plan, and if this plan means that you have to fly to another city or you have to go up to Alaska every weekend to get the photos that you want to create, that's not what I would call a sustainable project unless you're Bill Gates. Make the project something you can do consistently, something that offers little friction to take part in. The next thing I think is really important is to make it very specific. The creative process operates best when it is in a box. And not only that, when you're niching yourself, what you're sharing is going to be something that people can latch onto. Specificity over time equals, should be like a cheerleader, equals mastery. So I have two categories of projects that I think are very sustainable templates, and I guess there are more, and this could go into different weird sub-directions, but the first one is what I would call a surface level project. This is along the lines of what my ongoing project is of taking portraits of people on the street. I would call most street photography, including the type of street photography that I do, a very surface project. I consider street photography the most accessible form of photojournalism. It's very easy to go find strangers and take their photos, whether in a candid form or a posed form or what have you. And luckily, this is not something that you have to fly to Tokyo to do. You can consistently create street photography pretty much wherever you are on the planet in some form or another, even if it's like rural street photography. I have such a hard time with that word. Rural. 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 There we go. I'm going to start saying it that way. I'm just going to own it. Rural. A great example of this type of project that is done in a very specified way is my friend Will, who I've had on this channel many times. He takes portraits of people on the street that he thinks are interesting, leaning towards a more sort of romanticized street style type of element, these very elegant looking people. Another type of project which is interesting that I would really love to spend more time doing, that I think can actually be very accessible, is what I would call a deep dive project, which is the photo essay, the photo journal, where maybe you're spending time with one specific person. A fantastic example of this is my other friend Michael Duke, who is a street photographer, and he's been following his grandmother around after knee surgery and taking photos of her recovery, spending a lot of time with her. This is a very fascinating type of project and a great way to grow areas of your artistic you that you may not be able to grow with a surface project. Okay, that's it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. You engage with me, I'll engage with you. It'll be a special time. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you have a lovely day. More to come. Goodbye.